Okay, we are recording, and someone is saying, okay, I'll look at that one. Please, I'll get to your chats for Sush. I'll look at your chats, friends, later. I'll look at your chats and I'll respond. I've been talking about the halving, and then they are saying the Bitcoin halving countdown is 331 days until the mining rewards are cut in half. So I was explaining here. Number of blocks that must be mined to trigger a halving event should be 210,000 blocks, so that the halving happens. Now, when we look at in the next 331 days, so far the mined blocks are the left are 51,062, 51,062 minus 210, which means we have moved a bigger percentage, and people have been being rewarded 6.25 Bitcoin. Every time the company or a person or a private person who is doing the mining completes a block, is given 6.25 Bitcoin. Now, when the halving comes, what is going to happen? The 6.2, the 6.25 is going to be divided into two, that is the half, which means after the halving, then from 24 up to 2028, those people are going to be rewarded 3.1. They are going to be rewarded 3.125. So that's what they call halving. That is dividing the rewards into two. That's what it means, halving, okay? So people have always been asking, what is a halving? We hear halving. People are talking about the halving is coming. Halving is coming. What does it mean? Halving comes from the word half. And then when you put it in a present continuous, then it becomes a halving. So from the word half. So the rewards are going to be cut into two, which means people who are mining Bitcoins, they are going to be rewarded now 3.125. What does that mean to us? It means some people are going to say that now this is too small. Some companies are going to get off. Some companies are going to get off the mining, so which means the number of people who are mining might reduce, and then when they reduce, then it means the scarcity is going to be created, and when the scarcity is created, what does it mean? Demand is going to rise, and then what is going to happen? The prices are going to go high. And then another coin that you should look at, which is going to have its halving coming very soon, that is the LTC. It is called the Litecoin. Its halving is coming in August. That is the month after next month. We are in June, July, then in August, its halving is going to happen. So people are looking at it. Its price is going to shoot high after its halving, and that one is going to happen. So that is the news that I wanted to show you today. And then someone yesterday was asking, what happens when cut in half? Will it high? Will it hit 40,000? And even more, it will go up to even more than that. More than that. It will go. We are going to see that. Just wait and see. Just keep it here. And then other news, a US judge rejected SEC request for Binance US asset freeze for now, allowing Binance US to continue doing business. So Binance US is still working in the US. So no need to worry. Someone has been asking about Sush. About Sush, was it about Sush? Sush made 5% and it sold, which means you didn't enter at the right time, my friend Noah. It made it. Where did it make it from? If it didn't make it yesterday for you, it made it on this red candle. It went, it's a high. You see where it's a high? It is a higher than the selling price, where the 5% was. So if it didn't sell, maybe for you, you didn't enter at the right preset price, which was set in the signal. which was set in the signal. Another what? Another signal that sold that was atom made 7%, and then INJ made 10%. So all yesterday's what? All yesterday's signals, they did it. They made it. They made it and all succeeded. Okay. I've finished that one. I have finished that one. Noah, check well where you entered your trade from. I don't know whether you can share with us your screen. If you are here, I want to make you host. You share your screen and then we see. Sometimes I always want to prove. Noah, where is Noah? Noah, I am making you a host. Please share. After you sharing the screen, you will give me back my rights as a host, and then we see why didn't yours sell. Noah, please unmute yourself and then share. We see why didn't your shoes sell? I don't know how to swoosh. Noah, share your screen if you can hear me. You said your swoosh didn't sell. We want to see your screen. Noah, can you hear me? Oh, okay, he's sharing. Please unmute yourself because your microphone is muted. Unmute yourself. First, go back to the page where the Zoom is. Unmute yourself, unmute your microphone so that I can be seeing what you are sharing, and then we guide. Then we go to today's lesson.
Okay, ma'am. I'm sharing.
Okay, please. Okay, share your screen. Okay, go to swoosh. Go to your swoosh. You click. I want you to click. In the right-hand corner. There is something which is like a page, like you want us to look at the transaction records, and then we see at what price do you buy at. Your average price is 0.559. What is that is the price you bought at. Let's check in the group what was the price you are supposed to buy at.
Actually, Madam Harriet,
yes,
the price
please.
was where we entered from, it was 0.557.
And then for him, we entered at 0.559.
Yes, you see the difference. And again, if we don't put some margin calls, such as that when you buy high, so when you put your margin calls, it means it will be helping you to be at the same price where we entered at. For us, we entered at 0.557. For you, you entered at 0.559. So meaning when you put some margin calls, the average price will reduce, will come closer to where we entered. You get that difference. So I think he never used even one margin call such as that he can help on him to reduce on average price. I think that was the problem. He entered a bit high than us.
And Noah, have you understood now? Have you seen why your trade has not yet sold?
Yes.
Oh, so now what you can as well do, you can reduce your take profit, and then you reduce it from 5%, and maybe you reduce it to 4% or 3.5%, so that it sells and you get out of the market, because others at 0.557 they sold already. For you, you entered at a higher price. So that's why it is always important when they put a preset price, please enter at the preset price. Then it means this one is going to take me, to today's lesson. Let us see how to preset a trade. Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Friends, do you agree with what we are going to do today? Let us look at preset. Preset, when they put a signal, you have to enter at the right price. If you don't enter at the right price, then you will either stay in the market longer or yours might not sell as fast as others. So now I click on my name, you give me back my rights, I share again. Noah, click on my name, then you make me host. Okay, thank you. But I don't know why William Turinawe always enter the meeting and you leave your what? Your microphone on. Always check. When you enter in a meeting, please mute your microphone because always behind you, there might be some noise being made by people because I know at this time you are at work, so people are at work. Okay. Let's look at how to set a trade with the preset. Friends, the reason as to why we are saying that, the reason as to why they are giving signals and then they say preset. Sorry about that, I'm back. You know, I have some small Ugandans here, so they also disturb you. And then you also hear a lot of noise from my side. Now at least they have gone away. I was saying the reason as to why we are saying that it is important when a signal is shared and then you put in that preset price, follow what is in the signal. Why? When you enter the trade at the right time in the signal, you will get out at the right time. And when you trade with margin calls, it will even help you to get out of the market even before, okay? Even before you get out of the market much earlier than the time you would have spent if you didn't preset. And I'm going to go to, allow me share my screen. If you have questions, you put them in the chat, I'll find them. I will find them there and then I'll respond. I'm going to share how to preset the signal. The signal has been shared in the group. It has been shared in the group. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Yesterday we started and we looked at the stochastic and I saw people. I No, I don't want this. I want a moment, please. Let me see what I am going to. Let me first log in. It is refusing to log in when I'm sharing the screen. Let me first log in, then I get back when the account is open already. I don't know why it is refusing when I'm sharing the screen. Okay. I share my screen. Here we are. Okay, here we are. We want us to look at when a signal is shared in the group. When a signal is shared in the group, what are you supposed to do? Do we have a signal today, friends? When a signal is shared in the group, of course, when the signal is shared in the group, what do you have to do? The first thing you have to do very fast, come to your strategy. Come to strategy here. Come to strategy there. When you click strategy, it is going to take you to bots and then running. It has two things here. It has bots, and then those trades which are running. So we have two bots. We have the Martingale strategy bot and then the grid bot, which we shall teach. I think we are going to teach you how to use the grid bot. This is June, but let June end, then our research, our practice will be now perfect. And then in July, we are going to teach you. Then there is another one which is under construction. We are yet to see this one, a clear indication that this business is not going to go away right now. And it is one of the reasons as to why I'm doing this business full-time and overtime. Full-time and overtime, because if they have now this bot, they have the grid bot, and they are constructing another one, no one would waste their time to create new things when they know that they are going tomorrow. So be here, stay firm, be sure that we are here until further notice. The signal has been shared. Just come to Martingale strategy. When you click Martingale strategy, then always come here on this next, which is down here. Click on it. When you click on it, it is going to give you a list of all coins that are in Royal Q. We are having 3 markets. I told you some time back, we have 3 markets. We have the USDT market, we have the BTC market, and then we have the Ethereum market, whereby with the USDT, you are trading USDT against other coins. And then with the BTC, you are trading BTC against the other coins, Ethereum against the other coins. But most important, what we use mostly, we are using the USDT market. So that's why you are seeing all these coins, they are having the name of the currency stroke USDT. The name of the currency stroke USDT. They are always aligned here according to the alphabet order. You can change what you want. You can look at them by changing. You click on this thing, and then it has some things here if you want to see how they are performing, how they are changing in percentages. Now this one I am looking at what is the best performer, and the best performer for now is Alpine. It has gone up by 8.32%, followed by Acro, which has gone by 4.7, then BNB 4.6, and then so on. ING, it has gone up by 4 point. I don't know whether it is going up or it is going down now, because the other time it was so high. Now it might be going down, but it's still in positives as per its percentage in change and the performance. You can also click on the upper one to see who is the least performer. The least performer is XRP, then Mask, then CFX. Or even you can also click here to see the change as per the prices. You can look at, you click on the above, and then you see which one is the most expensive according to prices. Now, BTC is the highest because it is at 25,800, then followed by YFI, which is 5,600, then Ethereum 1,700, YFII, which is 644, then BNB 246, then and others, XMR, Bitcoin Cash, BCH Litecoin 77, and so on and so forth. So it depends on what you want. You can also look at which one is the least, and then the least one is the SHIB. It is a SHIB when you want to look at prices. Okay, let's get back to what we wanted. I said you have come to strategy, you have clicked on this next, The list of coins has come. Then what you are going to put in the search bar here, you are going to put the name of the coin, which you might have seen being shared in the signal. Okay, which you have seen being shared in the signal. Let us go there and then see a signal. An example of a signal. It is here. It is here. It is here. Emerald has already dropped one. I said, let us trade ape. Some people call it ape, so it is ape. Ape. Ape is like a chimpanzee. It is like a chimpanzee, that animal. It looks like that. So we are looking for ape. Now, when you click on it, you come here. When you come here, look at these things. Always don't do any other thing. Just run and then click on trade setting. On trade setting. Now you are going to set your trade according to the money that you are having. According to the money that you are having. Trade setting. What is this one saying? We are trading ape. What did that mean? I don't know. Trade setting. Okay. When we go to the trade setting, you can say that how much money do I have? And then I say my first buying amount, I want to use $20. I want to use $20. That is the first amount. The first buying amount is what I want to use. I want to put 7 margin calls. I want to put 7 margin calls. And then also I have to look at, no, before I look at those ones, let me first look at what is in the signal. The most important things in the signal, the name of the coin, the take profit, the preset, and then the call drop percentage. The TP is the take profit. We want to sell at 3% from the preset price. From the preset, that is the price we want to buy at. Right now, the price of this coin might be too high or it might be so low. But if it is too high, we want it to come up, to come down, to move from up where it is to where we want it to buy from. So we want to buy it at 2.212. Then the drop, we want it when it goes down, when it reaches our 2.2, it might go down again. If it drops again, we are expecting it to drop at least 5%. And then in the 5%, we are going to divide the money that we are having in the 5%. And then for me, I said I want to buy 5 margin calls, and now I want to divide my 5% in the 7 margin calls. Okay, and then let's go back. When we go back here, I want to buy 7 margin calls. That is what I want. I don't know about other people. It depends on what you want. For me, I want to buy 7 margin calls. And then the take profit, the whole position take profits, the signal tells us 3%. They have told us to put 3%. We want to sell it at 3%. And then the whole position take profit, it is 0.01. What does that mean? If we buy, for example, if we buy our trade, if we buy, maybe this is where we are going to buy it from, and we want it to go to 3%. From here, we want it to go 3%, and then we sell. What are we going to do? As this trade moves up this one, and then it hits 3%, it is not going to sell just immediately. The robot waits to see, is it still moving up, or it has ended there, it is going down. So if it is still moving up, it will not sell at 3%. It will wait for it to go up, where it will make a stop when as soon as when it is dropping, then when this whole position take profit callback works. So if you said 0.01, if it passes 3%, as it is dropping, it drops by 0.01%, and then it sells. So if it hits 3% and it doesn't move further, and then it starts dropping, let it drop by 0.01, and then it sells. So that's why we limit this one. We make it too small. So let the drop be just minor. Let it be just too small, and then it sells. Some people, the default one is 0.3. So if you leave it 0.3, when you leave 0.3, it means it is going to drop by 0.3. That it means you are going to lose too much money, yet you will have earned it. So you just leave it. You just put it at 0.01 so that it reduces only a little bit and then it sells. Hoping I am understood there. Another thing is the margin configuration. Now, in the margin configuration here, this is where we are going to give the details of the 7 margin calls and the 5% call drop they gave us. This is where I'm going to give an explanation. So I want 7 margin calls, and I want to divide the 5% in the 7 margin calls. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Then even you can say, if they have said 5% drop, you can say, I am giving 5 margin calls when I'm giving 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, all the 5 margin calls. Or you can say I'm giving 0.5, 0.5 until when you divide your 5% in your margin calls that you want to use. Now for me, I'm showing you 0.5 first margin call. When it drops by 0.5, I want to buy for 0.1. No, I have my first buying amount. You remember it is $20. I'll buy one time. Then the second margin call, when it drops another 0.0, another 0.5, I want to buy for one time. Those are another $20. Another third, when it drops another 0.5, I want to buy for another $20 because I want to buy for one time. That is my first buying amount. It is 20. Then the fourth call, when it drops another 0.5, I want to buy for one time. And then the fifth margin call, now when I calculate this one, 0.5 plus this, that is 1%, and this one, this is 2%. The 4 margin calls will get finished when it has dropped by 2%, which means I still have 3%. And now when it drops for the 50th margin call, when it drops by 1%, it buys, and 60th 1%, and then 7th 1%. So when I add these ones, they are going to give me the 5% call drop, which is in the signal. Always people are confused with that call drop. So I have divided. You can divide and say the drop they have put, it is 5%. I want 10 margin calls, and then you put 1.1, 0.5, 0.5, or you put 1, or you put 0.25. So it depends on what you want. For as long as you have divided the 5% amongst your margin calls. So on my 5th margin call, I want to buy for 5, that is $100. Then here I want to buy $100 because my first buying amount is 20. So even here 5, which means my capital, the first buying amount 20, then plus this 180, that is 100, and then 100. My capital is $400. That is, I have divided my trade according to $400. After that, I confirm. After confirming, I go to margin call back. When it is to buy a new margin call, let it drop by 0.5, and then it 0.1, then it buys. Then distributed take profit, those ones I always want them to sell at 1.3%. I leave the default one, I confirm. Remember, the first buying amount, the second, third, and fourth, those ones by default, they are sold as one position. Then 5th, 6th, 7th, and so on, you can decide them to be sold independently. I always want them to be sold independently. So always any profit callback, Whether whole position take profit or sub position take profit, always leave it at 0.01. And then the strategy mode, I want one shot. I want it to sell once, no buying again. And then after that, I save. I confirm. After confirming, I have to go and check what is the current price. The current price right now is 2.221. It is 2.221. What is the price in the signal? The price in the signal is 2.212. What does that mean? It means the price is still high. So I cannot start the trade right now. What am I going to do? I am going to go and click on preset here. First preset by any price. So that I put in the price which is in the signal. And then I click preset. When I put preset, I am going to put here the price. I'm going to put here the price it is 2.21. What is the price? It is 2.212. 2.212. That is the price in the preset. So after I have put it there, I confirm. After confirming, make sure that you are seeing it here. Make sure that you are seeing it there. When you are seeing it there, then it means you have commanded the robot to buy when the price moves from 2.25 and then it comes down to 2.21, 2.212. After that, before you click start, always first look at your strategy mode. Strategy mode, click there, change it to sub-bin mode. The moment you are having more than 4 margin calls, change it before you even start the trade. Don't say that, I will change it when it has bought the second margin call and then I will change it. You will forget. And the moment it buys the 5th margin call, the moment it buys 4 margin calls and you have not changed it, and then it buys the 5th margin call, just know that it will not change to sub-bin mode. It will not change to sub-bin mode real-time settlement. So we put it here because we want the 5th margin call, 6th, and so on to be sold independently. If you don't change it, then it means you have to wait for all your positions to be sold all at once. Even if you have bought 20 margin calls, even if the robot has bought for you 30 margin calls, it will wait. They will all be sold all at once. Okay. After you have done that, you have changed, then you click start. You click start. When you click start, it will give you this create bot, create, and then it will have, you will see here where there was the word start, you will see the word pause, meaning you have put in a pending order. And when you go to your running, you will find it there. You will find it there. It will be in green, but showing 0, 0 everywhere. It will be in green, but showing 0, 0, meaning it is waiting for them. It is waiting for the prices to move from 2.226 to come to the price that you want, 2.216. I mean 2.212, and then it will buy. So it will keep on waiting. It will keep on waiting, and it will keep on waiting, and when the prices come to the price that you want, it will buy. It will buy. Now that is one scenario, but in case the signal is shared and you find that the current price is lower than the price in the signal, after you have put your settings, just click the word start, because you will be lower than the preset price, okay? It will be lower than the preset price. When you find that the current price is lower than the price in the signal, just start. But when you find that the current price is higher than the price in the signal, then preset. Put in a pending order. That way, you will always get out of the market with the others. Or even when you enter the trade at a higher price, make sure that you are having, if you have entered at a price which is higher than the price in the signal, always have margin calls. Make sure that your robot buys more when that trade goes down. And then when you buy more at a cheaper price, then it will lower your average price, and then it will get closer to the price which is supposed to, which is in the signal. Are we together? Or even when you enter a trade and you have bought it at a slightly higher price than the price in the preset price, lower the take profit. If they said that take profit 5%, you lower your take profit and then maybe take 3% or take 3.5%, such that you get out of the market with others. I don't know whether I have made sense. I don't know whether you have understood me. If you haven't understood me, then I can explain more. Friends, are we together? Someone unmute yourself and you let me know whether we are together or you are hearing me or you have learned something from.
Ma'am, we are together. We are hearing everything and we are learning a lot. This is
no,
Noah.
have you understood
so
now?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Even I have understood.
Yes, we are listening.
I see Kabi, you're trying to say something. Please say it.
I have also understood.
Okay, Kabuye has understood. So if he has understood, let me first check in the chat. I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot. Let me first see what is in the chat. Then maybe I answer people's questions. Take profit ratio. That one I've answered. It's also disturbing me. I mean the preset. William, I think now we are together. Are you sharing the screen yet? I'm not seeing anything. Hey, you people, haven't you been seeing the screen? Was my screen seen?
Yes.
Yes. It has been clear.
Okay.
Yeah, but by then you had not started sharing.
So at finally you saw it?
Yeah.
Okay. Noah says, I'm so grateful. I have learned a lot. Okay, I see. Yes. So interesting. Just we are together. Thanks. Repeat call for me on preset price versus current price. Okay. Let me repeat that one. If you find that the current price is higher than the price in the preset price in the signal, I repeat, if you find that the current price of the coin shared in the signal, the current price is higher than the price in the signal or than the preset price, do the presetting. Put in the first preset on, or put in a pending order where you have instructed the robot to wait for the prices to move from up to come to where you want to buy from. But if you find that the current price is lower than the price in the signal or is lower than the preset price in the signal, just start the trade. After putting in your settings, just start the trade. You are on time. In fact, you are too early. I repeat, if the current price is higher, the current is higher than the current price, preset. If the current price is lower than the price in the signal, just start the trade. Hoping that one is clear. Is it clear, friends?
Sure.